Hearts. Welcome to a special edition of Small Talk. This is called Heart of Hope, and I am so excited to be here with Dru Presta and Sassee Cassee. This is incredible, the fact that you guys are both meeting today, and you know, we're all little women out here on a mission about inclusion. And you know, for a long time in my life, I felt like I was the only little person. I mean, I was the only little person at my school, I was the only little person at my university, and I felt so alone. And now being in LA, it's just been so incredible to meet you two, who are both very inspiring to me. Sassee Cassee is the world's smallest stripper.
Yes. Give an applause for that, you guys.
And Dru Presta is an entrepreneur, businesswoman, model who is absolutely crushing it.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
So they just met for the first time today. What were your thoughts and feelings like meeting each other?
Someone my size.
Yeah, pretty much. I guess we're pretty small for little people, very short, I guess, and so it's very rare to find someone who's honestly under 3 foot.
Yeah.
So it's just really nice and shocking and fabulous that we get to meet. And
kind of like a relief, like, okay, I don't have to like look up at somebody.
Completely.
And yeah, it was pretty nice.
I thought it was cool. Yeah.
What type of dwarfism do you each have?
I have what you call cartilage hair hypoplasia, CHH for short, what they say.
I have metaphyseal dysplasia, and actually, while we were talking, we found a lot of similarities and common things in our dwarfism. It kind of just makes sense. We both have, I guess, really thin hair, nails, and
tiny little teeth.
And we have tiny little teeth. But that just makes us unique and cool. And honestly, we're fabulous and killing it.
Yeah.
And I have spina bifida and scoliosis. So when I was born with basically, it's like being born with a spinal cord injury. Mm-hmm. So there's a hole in my back, and I had to have a surgery immediately after I was born. Spent the first 3 months in the infant unit at the hospital, and yeah, I felt like my parents really kind of kept it from me of like how serious spina bifida was, and I didn't even know that a lot of people who have spina bifida are in wheelchairs because they wanted to like really make me feel like strong, if that makes any sense. And I'm really overwhelmed with happiness right now, like sitting with you guys, because you're just so strong, and it's freaking awesome. So I just, what I mean is like, I don't really feel like I fit into like dwarfism, but I'm still little. I'm only 4.5 feet tall. Mm-hmm. So being here with you guys, it's almost like, it's really opened my mind to a lot of what other people have dealt with. And so, sitting here today, we've all gone through a lot of adversity, getting to the point of like acceptance of our heights. And how did you get to the point where you feel confident to be on social media the way that you are?
That's a very good question, and it's so hard because I wasn't really expecting this lifestyle. I was just a fashion marketer going to college, chilling, you know, coming to LA for the first time, 19 years old, and I fell into this entertainment business, which I absolutely love, and I felt I had a more powerful platform to really showcase a lot more little people and showing that we can literally do everything that you're doing. I was more geared towards fashion, not more like really anything else, but I wanted us to be presented more into the fashion industry because the way that I was taking pictures and the way that the audience was responding, I was shocked. I was like, this is so weird. No one really gave a shit 5 years ago when I was just taking pictures and doing this. When people saw the inclusion and people were seeing, I'm not seeing myself on TV. I have never saw myself in any type of ad, television, anything. I've never even seen another little person in my own town just like you, and in my own school just like you. It was weird. So when I'm now here and I've had the support system of all these women that felt the same way, maybe not as showcasing little people, but still wanting to break that barrier between the fashion industry and what actual body image is, and mental issues that we have that society has put on us. So I really took the time and care to find my group of people that supported me in my cause and loved me unconditionally. And also those who were discovering themselves. I absolutely loved being with people who were finding themselves just like I was, and encouraging one another and not bringing each other down, because we're all trying to just do the same thing and live life.
I love that. Cassee, you're the world's smallest stripper.
Yes.
And you've been doing this for how long?
About 11 years now.
Wow.
What gave you the confidence to walk into the strip club and be like, I'm going to do this?
For real, I really want to hear this.
Well, honestly, like, as Dru said, she never, envisioned this life for her. I never envisioned myself as becoming the world's smallest stripper. Kind of just, started on Jerry Springer's show, and an agency saw me on there kind of walking the catwalk, doing my gymnastics stuff, and, they're like, hey, do you want to make money, travel across the country, and, dance? And being 19 years old, I was like, of course. Who doesn't want to make money, just get on stage and do it? And, my family was a little hesitant at first, and
I can, yeah.
I was like, I'm going to get up there. I'm going to show, other people that are tall that, yes, I may be little, but I can still be as an attractive, person, small. I can still shake my butt. I can climb the pole. I do it differently, I climb it like a koala bear. I put my feet up there and just like shimmy up, and it's kind of, just, I love doing it. And other girls, like girls that have been dancing for a couple months, they're like, okay, wow, I see you out here doing this. Okay, I can do it too. I can stick through, all the drama, all the bull. People, men saying disgusting things at times, but
I can only imagine, even at the strip club.
Yeah,
like,
and I just think about it, okay, you're the one paying me. All right.
Yeah, that's true. I'm taking your money. It's great.
Well, I
just take your money.
I have to say, Cassee came here a couple months ago, and we went out to Deja Vu in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And she asked if I could do stand up before she went on stage, and I have to say, walking into the strip club with her, I was so amazed at the love and support she got from the other strippers.
Really? From the other women?
From the other women. It was insane how, I felt like she was bringing inspiration to the strip club.
Yes.
And these, because, normally, at a strip club, the women are in competition with each other, right? That, people, all the other strippers came out and watched her on stage, and I watched her, and
that's
dope shit.
and I was just, I'm really inspired that you just have the balls and the guts to freaking go up there. And
literally.
She's strong as hell, too.
Yeah, I've seen you. This girl does, handstands just out of the blue, randomly, just for fun. It's just, crazy. And she does it forever. And then she shakes her ass while doing it. Bruh. That's dope.
I just want to say, I think it's so cool how three of us can sit here as little women, doing totally different things, comedian, stripper, entrepreneur,
and support each other.
Yes.
100%.
Because I feel like it's not just women in general. It's difficult for people to support each other, and I love that we are sitting together here in different industries and completely supporting one another. It's a really beautiful thing.
I agree, because it's so freaking rare, and it's so hard to find women that are just like that. Because I've worked with Lila before in the past too, and the way that we work together is just so. It's just so calm and nice that we don't find competitions no, girl, get your shine. Okay, no, let's do this together. It's not promote. It's not mean or petty or harsh or out to get you type of shit, And that's so hard in LA, Los Angeles, to find some real people.
So I have two questions for you. What did beauty mean to you when you were younger, and what does beauty mean to you today?
Beauty meant to me younger, I had to be skinny, to be honest with you. I just felt like I had to be really skinny. I did gymnastics as well. I really felt that was a really good anger release for me. Not gonna lie. It was one of the best one of my favorite sports I ever did. And I felt that once I became a gymnast, I was like, okay, I can get fit. I'm gonna get, and I did. I surely did. But it was a different type of fit. I wasn't skinny, I was buff.
Yeah.
Because on top of that, I'm keeping up with 6-foot people 24/7 of my life.
Yeah.
And we're tiny. We don't have the longest stride. We're doing 3 times the stuff you're doing. So it was kind of a weird balance, but I really, once I came into high school, and I kind of got out of it in high school because I knew I was moving to Los Angeles. That was the goal since 14. And I was like, okay, I really, like, this is, like, beauty standards change. It's not the 90s where you have to be literally looking like you're dying. There's now Paris putting regulations on catwalks and stuff. You know, like, beauty imagery is now Marilyn Monroe at over, you know, like, maybe 150, 135, 170. Like, that's a real woman's body. That is what our women curves are for, you know. And those who are skinny, that's okay, because that's just the way you were born and that's just how you are. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And I do believe that there is skinny shame as well, because that's not fair. Just because you eat, my sister's so skinny, and I used to envy her so much for it, because she got to wear all the cute things I wanted to wear. She looked good doing it. She had the eyes just like me. It was fabulous, you know. And that's just, no matter how much she ate, she never gained anything. And she's pretty small too. She's like maybe 5'2".
Yeah.
She's pretty short. But and that's just the way she is to this day. She has been just tiny, and that's just the way she is. But, I mean, it's nice sharing her clothes, you know. So, and then, like, now today, I absolutely love everything about me, because all the women buy what I have, to be honest with you. They ask for this ass, they pay for it. They pay for the eyes, they pay for it, this, you know, the skin tone, they pay for everything. So I already have it. Now I'm in trend. Now I'm in trend, bitches.
I'm gonna piggyback off that. You know, I loved what you said about like skinny shame, because for a long time I was really uncomfortable with my skinny legs. Okay, I wore jeans every single day, all of high school,
every single day, all throughout high school. I never liked my legs.
But I love what you said about now that I love who I am, and I love beauty. To me, means just being confident.
Yeah.
Cassie, what about you? What did beauty mean to you when you were younger?
That I needed to have big boobs.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
And just you know, like just like being in middle school, you know, where women or the girls are just starting to, you know, grow, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And then like I'd see other little people, like they have boobs. Why don't I have boobs? You know, so that was kind of like my main, you know, self-esteem issue growing up. You know, like I want some boobs, you know, and kind of what got me through it was like, okay, I have this nice butt. So, you know, I was like, alright, I may have small boobs, but have you checked out my butt lately? Because it's pretty nice.
I do have to say, you guys both have beautiful butts. Okay? You guys have great butts. I have a big butt, but I like my boobs. So,
yeah, you have boobs.
So
everything always balances out.
It balances out. I know what people always say, like, oh, what mean comments did you get, blah, blah, blah. But I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on what unexpected acts of kindness have you experienced recently, or something that sticks out in your mind?
Kids, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, you never know their reactions. You know, some kids, you know, get frightened. Some kids are like, they want to play with you. Some stare. Recently, you know, I was walking down the Hollywood Boulevard, and this woman and her 2 kids, they're like, can we take a picture with you? And I was like, sure, you know, it's common. We get it all the time.
Yeah.
And you know how they have like the shops down there, where like the big windows where you can see through everything. There's this little boy inside the shop, and he was like staring, kind of pointing, laughing. And the child of the mom that wanted to take a picture, he points out, he's like, Mom, that kid's not being nice. He's laughing at her. That's not okay. And like, I want to cry, like,
oh
because
my God,
kids don't usually see that stuff.
No,
they don't.
But that reaction,
like his mom, you know, taught him whatever she taught him, or if it was just himself, recognizing that was mean of another kid to do, and as a child to recognize that behavior, that just melt my heart.
Yeah. Wow.
And I'm just like, you know what? Let me give you a hug, little kid, because you just made me so happy. You know, it was beautiful.
That's a great story, to be honest.
What about you, Drew?
What was the question?
What unexpected... I know we got so into all that. What unexpected act of kindness have you experienced that sticks out to you?
To be honest with you, when I first started becoming into the modeling, the body positivity modeling just world, I was reached out by Alexa Felice, and she just took me under her wing and really just showed me not to really listen to anything of the static noise, have the tunnel vision of who you are, and just spread love and positivity. She has a great organization. Everybody deserves love. And it's a fabulous thing where women and men get together with a no judgment free zone. It's just, you get to come as you are, loved, and she's
great.
so excited to meet you guys, each and every one. And she really just made me feel way more better about, she just has such a positive energy.
She's really nice.
Yeah, she just really makes you feel loved and just accepted. Like, oh yeah, no, I'll do that. No worries. I'm gonna handle this. I'm gonna make sure that you guys can see when we go and do things. She's just so loving and wanting to give so much self-love back, because she's a plus size model and she understands some horrible, hurtful things, obviously, as we all go through. But that was probably the most impactful thing that social media has given to me in a positive way.
Well, I have to say, I actually discovered you from the Barcroft video that you did.
Yeah.
And my impression from watching that video, I was just in complete amazement at the level of confidence that you showcased, and of course how beautiful you are. Like, you're a model, and I love that you are trend setting this new, like, you're part of this new wave of people are beautiful at any size.
Yes, completely. And
Don't
that's
ever forget it.
So true. Hot, like tall, like short, completely medium size, skinny, plus size, you in-betweeners, literally, you guys are all, like, you guys can do everything that we're doing. I was told no so many times. Sure, you were told no so many times. No so many times, just because of the way that we literally looked. Not, like, do you know how much knowledge is so powerful? Like, that's the only thing that should ever be considered when you're actually, like, really meeting someone. I feel like this does not matter to me. What is in that little brain of yours? I want to know who, like, that's the most important thing to me. So
Cassee, how do you find strength and hope when you're feeling, like, down?
My mother is a big inspiration to me. And also my sister, she's small as well, and
so you're not the only one in your family?
No, it's just me and my sister. My parents were both average height.
Oh wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
And why don't you tell me what your sister does? That's very interesting.
I'm the world's smallest stripper. My sister is going to be the world's smallest minister. So,
no way! That is so cool.
But
that's so me and my sister too. We're so
there's
opposite.
no judgment there between us.
That's fabulous. That is so cool.
I think just
is she older or younger?
She's older.
Okay.
So, like, growing up, like, she experienced things before I did as a little person.
Yeah.
She could help me, mentally with, people making fun of us.
That's so nice.
And I think it would have been more difficult if she had a younger sister that was tall.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm grateful that, we were born small together. And my mother just always put the image in my mind that I was beautiful. No matter my size, no matter, what anybody else said to me. And just kind of like that image, stuck in my brain, because anytime I would see somebody be made fun of, I would go befriend them.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I would stick up for them, and I didn't care if I wasn't in the it crowd. I'd rather stick up for somebody and be their friend than be the popular kid in school.
Boom.
I just my mom is my best friend, my inspiration as well. Esper Hart.
She's so cute. She likes all my stuff.
She loves you guys, by the way. But she's from the Philippines, and she has that strength of a Filipina. And I would not be the woman I am today if it wasn't for my mom. Who's your biggest inspiration?
For the longest time, it was for sure my parents, just because those are the most positive people who did love me unconditionally. Like I said, I didn't have seeing anyone like me doing out in the public entertainment. So of course it was just my parents. My mom, she just taught me how to just live life and have everything is just an adventure. She really made sure that I was loved and made sure that I was beautiful, because she always made sure that you have these green eyes, you have this great skin, you have your father is blah, blah, blah. But she would always make sure that I knew where I came from, and where I come from is fabulous. I grew up, I have everyone's average height. I have an average height sister, and both my parents are average height. So my dad had to sit down with me and let me know that I was not the only one out there, and, it's time for me to actually be introduced to, like, the conferences and the meetups and gatherings and stuff. So I could really make sure that I felt loved within my community, and from my parents. My father would do anything to make sure that I'm physically and mentally okay. I'm very close with him. I call my mom whenever I have fashion or just cooking tips, like, Mom, I need to talk, I need to bitch, I need to vent. It's just, this stupid hoe on the sidewalk. I couldn't even get gas. She irritated me, so definitely my parents. My sister, she's just fun. I feel like I like to make her laugh because she's just she thinks that I'm just so weird and so LA because we're so opposite. She's very calm. She didn't go out until she was 21. She was the good child. So,
same with my sister.
So I completely feel you on that. She has her shit together, and but she's one of my best friends for sure.
So it's safe to say that the three of us sitting here on this bed are very confident and own who we are. But there might be a lot of other people out there who are still struggling to find that confidence.
Girl, I'm still struggling. I feel like every day I'm accomplishing a lot more, but we're still human. I still have my moments where I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go outside today because I already know what it's going to bring. It's not nothing can never just go smoothly. I just know that. But it's some days it's okay, I gotta get my shit together, I need to go out, I need to go make my money, I need to go get this, I need to go to the bank, I need to go, I have to go live my life.
Do you feel the same way?
I do. Sometimes I'd rather just sit at home cuddling my dog and watching Netflix all day.
That's great.
Well, what I wanted to say is, what advice would you give other people out there who may not have even come to the point where they're even comfortable openly talking about what we've been able to discuss here today?
Definitely don't listen to your haters. You have haters for a reason. It's because they have what you don't have, and they want what you have, pretty much, and that's okay. You kind of sometimes it can be difficult, rude comments or whatever, but I pretty much just laugh it off sometimes. Anybody that makes fun of my size would be like, yeah, I've been short for 30 years. Can you come up with
That's what I say.
Can you come up with a new joke that I haven't heard before? That's so 10 years ago, just and let them see that it doesn't affect you, because if you make it known to them that it affects you, that's what they want. They want that, okay, I made her cry. Yes, I did it. But if you just put it in their face, fuck off, get out of it. You can say whatever you want to me, but it's not going to make me sad. It's not going to change my day. I'm still fabulous. I'm still me.
I love that. I'm still fabulous. I'm still me.
I freaking love that. I'm gonna set up here. Nice, you guys have been laying, but my surgery that I had was when I was I had a surgery when I was 6, so my back is stunted to that size. So I think it's really cool that when we sit down, we're the same size. I just have extra long legs. So I'm just
I'm jealous of your legs. The longest great legs ever, and they're tan,
Thank you guys so much.
I mean, if you're not jealous of her legs, then go away.
I love you, my chopstick legs. Yes.
Yes.
It's crazy for me to think that the thing I was the most insecure about is now what I love the most about myself. I was most insecure about my little chopstick legs, and now I just love that I can confidently sit here and talk openly about it. And I just want to thank the both of you for being friends with me and for doing what you do. You guys give me strength, and I would not
Don't start
I'm sorry. I just think it's so cool. I didn't meet anybody with my spina bifida until I was 21 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, and then living out here in LA is what do you want? What can I do to stand out? And it's we don't even have to try.
Yeah.
Just I feel the key in life is learning to love yourself every day, and the more that you can do that and you can share your story with other people, you can have real connections and really make an impact. So I just want to say thank you so much. I love the both of you, and
we calling for a group hug here.
Yes.
Yes.
And I just know that this is just the beginning. You're both so beautiful and talented, and
you guys don't even know we just started. This is just the beginning. You think that it's bad now that we here, bro? We about to be everywhere. If you don't want to see us, we still gonna be everywhere.
I love what you said. You're I'll be on the billboard, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the billboard.
I love her confidence.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you, sweetheart, so much for tuning in. And be sure to show them lots of love and follow them on both of their social media platforms. Can you guys shout that out really quick?
Sassee Cassee 89, double S, double E in both of them, and then 89 at the end.
I'm just Dru Presta, DruPresta.
And love Lila Hart. Thank you, sweethearts. Until next time.